Hi, my name is Patrick, and now I'd like to introduce you to a game called Start Your Business. This is a skills training game and can be played by between 3 and 6 players. And it's a fun way for some students to learn interesting concepts like how to save money, how to expand your business, how to plan, how to strategize, how to hire employees, and things like that in an entertaining and competitive way. So you can see here we have the game board. We have the beautiful state of Texas mapped out for us with the different regions, blue, yellow, and green. Each player will receive an office card, manager tokens, game pieces which can be used for either employees or to build roads throughout the map. There is also some independent contractor tokens, which those will come into play later. We'll explain those. Each player will receive a mission card, which they have to complete in order to win the game. We have money, which is used during the game, a variety of other tokens that can be used by the players, and the component pieces, which you use to build your mission card. Here's how the game works. Each player will place one of their color tokens on one of these circles between 3 and 6 players, in whatever order you choose, but to go clockwise, but you can start with whoever you want to. The first player will then choose one action that they wish to perform, place their token on that, and then perform that action. The second player will do the same thing until all players have gotten around. At that point, any unchosen actions will take $1 from the bank and place them on them as an incentive for people to choose those in the later rounds. The one exception for this is the component actions, which will never have money placed on them. To start the game, $1 is placed on both of the money squares, but the rest are blank. Let's take a look at what some of the different actions signify. The money is the easiest one, so we'll start with that. If you choose on your turn to select one of the money action categories, simply place one of your tokens on there and collect however much money has accumulated there. One of the other categories is the component. These you need in order to build your mission. These are very expensive, so they will come into play later in the game. The small piece costs $150, and the large ones cost $100. And you will need 2 small and 3 large in order to complete your mission, in order to win the game. There are 6 other actions that you can take. Let's look at them one by one. On the income, if you place your piece on this, then you will receive income from all of their stores in your highest region. The regions are ranked from lowest to highest. The lowest, where you begin, is in the blue, and then the green, and then the yellow. If you have stores in blue and green, you will only receive income from stores in the green level. Same if you have green and yellow, you'll only receive income from stores in the yellow. Beside each store, there is 2 numbers. One is how much it costs to open it, and the second, which is important for this action, the income, is how much income that store generates. So in this instance, if you had employees in this store, and you chose the income action to start, then you receive $4 from the store, taken from the bank and put it into your hand. Each player will then in turn receive income, but the first person who chooses this will receive extra income per store. You get an extra $2 for income from stores in the blue region, 3 from in the green, and an extra $5 from stores in the yellow region, if you are the person who chose this action. So there's an incentive for you to choose that. To move into a new region, every player will start in the blue region. They can choose which blue region they want to start in. Players will go in order and choose where to place their manager in which region. But to expand into another region costs money. It's either $30 to move into another blue region, $80 to move into a green region, or $150 to move into a yellow region. So you want to be strategic about choosing when and where to move into a new region as you expand your business. The other actions would include employees. If you choose this on your turn, you get 2 new employees, which you can either place on any stores in the region that you already are working in, or that you can place in your office, ready to be used for roads or new stores or whenever they may be needed. You can only have a maximum of 6 employees in your office at any time. If you choose this, you get 2 new employees. Everyone else will then get to select 1 new employee that they may choose for that. Construction of the roads. If you choose this, then you may build new roads. You can build a maximum of 3 roads on your turn if you do this, and everyone will have a chance to do this after you. But the incentive of choosing this on your turn as your action is you get a discount of $2 per road in the blue, $3 per road in the green, and $5 per road in the yellow. And that's important because they are fairly expensive. $4 per road unit in the blue, $6 in the green, and $12 in the yellow. And you can refresh your mind with this information. It's all in the rulebook as well. And if you choose the manager for your action, place your token there, and then you get one more manager to place either in your office or on a store that you may already have. Managers are really important because they can be used in place of employees in a store to generate income from there. You only need one manager on a store. After taking this action, whoever goes first chooses one manager. The other players only get one employee instead of a manager. You can have a maximum of 3 managers total over the course of the game. Last but not least, open a store. This is probably one of the more important actions that you can take in the game because this is how you expand and also generate an income. When you choose this, first what you do is you'll roll the dice. And then on this dice, it tells you a region that you need to look at. In this case, it says Southeast Texas and Central Texas. And you look at stores that have this number for them. So in Southeast Texas, we look for one that has 4. And here we find it. And then if there's not already a store in operation there, then you take one of these black tokens. These signify an independent contractor who now has opened a business in that store. This is just a way of introducing some variety and some extra competition. So those are placed there. That is the first part of this action. And then the players have the opportunity to purchase new stores for themselves. The store costs are listed next to the individual stores. When you first open a store in a region, you can choose anywhere that you wish to. But from then on, you can only open stores by building roads in between them. So for instance, if I had a store here, I would first need to build a road either in this direction or in this direction in order to build stores here or here. Here you can see the cost to open a store. Each store will have a cost, and then the second number is the income that that store can produce. There is a discount that you get of $2 in the blue region, $3 in the green region, and $5 in the yellow region for opening a store if you are the one who selects the open a store action on that part of the board. You can only open a maximum of 2 stores per turn, and you need to have at least 1 employee or manager in your office in order to open the store. Well, I think that should give you a brief overview of how to play. Hope that helps, and I hope you have a lot of fun playing. Thanks!